Alright, final reassembly stages here. We're going to reattach our power supply to our power port in the back. It just clicks in, and then we'll lay power supply back in place, and again those two prongs attach to the underside of the power supply here. They really sort of just sit in there pretty easily, and reattach our little cable in the front. And now we start using all of our smaller narrow threaded screws, 3 in the front. I use this manual screwdriver with the long shaft on it for these front 3 screws because they're sort of difficult to get to if you don't have an extension on your electric screwdriver. I'll turn this around a little bit so you can see. We'll put the last 2 screws in the back. And this one's a little tricky down here to pull the wire back, and we put the final screw back in this corner, and our power supply is back in place. Turn this guy around again. Alright, now we're going to put our Wi-Fi back in, just doing everything in the opposite direction, the opposite order that we took them out. We're going to reattach our little data cable here, slide that in, and then we're going to press the little brown plastic clip down with our fingernail. Done. And then we're going to slide this into place, the right side first, lay the left side down. I'm going to put 4 screws, 4 of our small narrow threaded screws. Well, I need an extra couple of fingers here to get this done. And then we're going to run this is our antenna, our Wi-Fi antenna, again alongside the power supply. Lay the terminal end of it down in here. A little receiver. Reattach that. Then our little card ports, and they plug in here. Another brown plastic clip right here. Press that down. Clicks in place, easy as that. And this lays on top. And the final 2 short, fine threaded screws hold that in place. Alright? Then our disk drive. We'll do another video showing how to clean out and kind of tune up our disk drive. There's not too much that it usually keeps. There's really only one little slot here in the front that allows any dust in. They stay pretty clean on the inside unless you've really got unless you're storing it in a horse trailer or something like that. So now we're going to reattach our Blu-ray drive. So again, we've got our little plastic clip here where the data cable is going to plug in like that. Plug it in. Let's see. Make sure you can see this. Plug that in. Close the clip. Lay the disk drive in. And the disk drive just sits here. The screws that hold the cover on, the inside cover, will hold this disk drive in place. And then we attach our power cable. So we've got a little bit of heatsink paste in the way here. Let's get that out of our way. Alright, now we reattach our power cable to the disk drive. And it kind of tucks under this little plastic hook right there. Holds that out of the way. And now it's time to close up. So we'll take the outside cover, which has these little hooks that catch on the front of the case bottom. So what we'll do is align these hooks so they catch along the edge of the bottom of the case bottom, like so. And then we just lay the top down. Kind of press on the front first, kind of helps it click together. Now we put our 7 screws back. Remember, starting with the shorter of the 2 screws, the 2 screw lengths, that one screw goes in the back right screw hole marked with the S for short, and the rest of the longer screws go in the other 6 holes. We are in the home stretch now. Now the outer cover, we have our torque security head screw put back in the case top. It's going to line up here with the little metal bracket that we, metal receiver that we taped in place. Falls in like that, and what we'll do is we'll take our torque screwdriver, drive that in, and it will tighten the outer lid . There we go. Put in our rubber stopper. And one thing, make sure we point out, off camera I had put our hard drive back in. To do that, I'll show you this real quick. So the hard drive is originally out. We slide it back in with the writing facing upward. Slide it in. It's all the way in. There's an arrow marks. We're going to slide it toward the back of the machine. Put our blue screw back in. And our plastic cover on. And we are done with the repasting and reassembling of the PlayStation 3. Well, that's all there is to avoiding the yellow light of death. Just a simple, inexpensive yearly cleaning. It'll keep you out of trouble and gaming for years to come. Well, help us spread the word by sharing this video with your friends, and feel free to email us with any questions at fixmyplaystation.com. Thanks for watching.